Victoria 3 released a new DLC centered around India, so I thought I'd give it a whirl. We've got flavor, we've got unique mechanics, and we've got an idiot at the helm that's likely to cause a famine. So let's see if I can definitely navigate the sectarian strife, an economy built to benefit someone else, as well as the game itself, all to take India to greatness. Right chaps, so we are playing as the British East India Company and we have a couple of issues. The most recent Victoria 3 DLC is focusing on India as well as a couple other things. So I thought I'd give it a shot and play it and see how I feel about it. Unfortunately, that means playing as India, which means a lot of famine. We have general starvation. We have 5% of the population, only mild starvation, so that's nice. And we have the unstable Raj. So I'm going to see if I can navigate the several challenges that come with playing as India to potentially break free and see if we can't become a great power of our own. I've intentionally not looked too much into how to do this because I don't know, I feel like a lot of Paradox games, you can Google exactly how to get through the situation that you're in, and there's always an optimal way. And I think a lot of people, especially you at home, fall for that. I don't think it's a good idea. I want to just go into it and sort of see if I can feel it out. And if I fail, so be it. So let's see if we can work out what's going on here. So troubled by harsh taxation regimes increasing disrespect for local customs and territorial expansion at the expense of native princes in opposition to the company rule has been mounting in recent years. So if the stability is medium or less for 100 months, then India will erupt into open rebellion. Now, I want to get independent, so maybe it's better for me to secure colonial rule first and then go for it. We need average standard living to be at least 10 and consolidate colonial rule, which we do if 80% of eligible states, so around here, are owned by us. Currently 18% are. Pegu, Shan, Baluchistan, so that's around here. So if we expand out here, sure. And the highest British Indian secession movement progress is less than 30% for 120 months, so 10 years, sure. Or we can break free and that will fail. As we expand our administration across India, we'll have the opportunity to establish new princely states to aid in our restoration. Assuming direct rule over too much land will cause the liberty desire to skyrocket. Okay, and what's going on with starvation? We just need a lot of grain. Can I import it, potentially? I mean, not enough. I'll import some. What the journal entries are there? Like a form England, great. Utilitarian approach to colonial administration, cool. And Indian famine, right. So we need to make sure that doesn't happen. So instead of trying to industrialize quickly, which is what I usually do as India, I think instead I'm going to focus on grain. What's that technology like? Okay, let's go straight for intensive agriculture. Show starvation on the map. Okay, around here, sure. Harvest conditions should be fine. Okay, so who's starving? Is it any of mine directly, or is it like, I think it's just my buddies, my little vassal states. People are starving the Balkans. That's rough. Okay, well, let's sort ourselves out first, and then we'll look at expanding over into Burma. Oh, we get gold mines that upgrade them immediately. Nice. Coal mines. We'll do the same with iron mines. Let's just upgrade all of this stuff. Government administration, probably a good idea to do that. Logging camps, we'll upgrade that. Construction sector, we'll upgrade that. Do we not have any wheat farms? Like none? Really? 0. Oh my god, we have no rice farms. Okay. Well, that's something we need to change, isn't it? Okay, Western Bengal is not doing great right now because of -12 infrastructure. Let's see if we fix that as well. There's a lot to fix. I kind of like this. Because India felt kind of easy last time, which is weird because, you know, it shouldn't have been. It should have been horribly, horribly difficult. What are we war with? Open wars? I don't want to fight this. Do we have borders? Famine in the British East India Company. Bombay is starving. Okay, right. Let's get some guys in Bombay then. Some rice farms here. Okay. I'm gonna have to yell something to my girlfriend. Hey, Sophia. The Naga are now their own state in Victoria 3. Yeah. Look, Naga.
Damn.
And they're animist.
But and Manipur as well. Okay, so there's
British Indian Assam. There's
Kasi,
Kasi.
fair enough. Oh, wow, so that's most of the 5 states in Northeast.
There you go. So Assam is there. British East Indian Assam. Kuch Bihar. Whatever that is. India.
Right.
British East India. Let's see. I'm trying. I'm just taking control. To be clear, my girlfriend comes from that region, so I thought she'd find that fun. So like I said, not gonna rock the boat until we have food security. Obviously, there are 2 states with wildfire. Damn. Okay, and only 3% are 4% now. Starving. So Bombay is starving. Otherwise, I think we're looking pretty good. It's just Bombay and Gujarat. Ooh, I Not going to do that. I'm going to account for local traditions. I've read history. So the British should be losing. Oh, offensive 1? That's rough. I'll say the British should be losing, but no. So what happens if you get this? Guangdong, Treaty Port, and war operations. Damn. British Himalaya is isolated, and Pegu is isolated as well. I'll sort that out soon. And then we can just rush in and conquer all the rest of it. There you go. That's our plan. And there we go, the British win. Ooh, society. There you go. I haven't clicked on this tab. So we currently have full acceptance, which is nice. 3% of pops have this status. Nice. Alright, what else do we have here? We have violent hostility, cultural erasure, open prejudice. And we have the caste system. Caste system not enforced. Affirmative action, caste system codified, and caste system enforced. So if I were to, you know, do the whole caste system thing. Oh boy. What's going on now? Ah, dude. What's this? Going off the Dynam? Okay, maybe I should go in to like Burma and stuff soon because I feel like the British are just going to take them themselves and that's not good. Wait, no. That's actually fine for me because, yeah, Great Britain can own it. Alright, well, I'll let them do the hard work. Dynam back down. Welcome to the market, lads. And we are going to have to violently break free, but that's not a question for right now. There we go. There's fertilizers and stuff. Actually, we do have the ability to build railways immediately. Maybe I should do that. I'm actually going to switch all the stuff straight to soil-enriched farming. And then... Oh, okay. A bunch of Serbians are turning up. Okay. Nice, we can import a bunch of food from the Qing. It should help. Government administration is going to be an important one as well. We're getting a lot of people here. I don't know if we can support that kind of population. Also going to get 5 levels of construction sector. We're not going to allow people to be converted. It's going to be a bit rough otherwise. Still want to check out the society tab. What can I do to help this? Religion, there's total separation. I actually need to check out my laws. I never did that. We have an extraction economy. Yeah, okay. That's not good. That's, So there's a paternalistic, stratocratic, pro-slavery and patriarchal, but I need your help. Oh boy. I'm enjoying this. This is good, because usually, like Victoria 3, I kind of just wait for things to be done. So the acceptance status, the open prejudice stuff should hopefully start to tick up. Again, should. It's a big word, should. Well, our food security should be getting better. I think I am going to start to annex some smaller guys. So most of these guys I can annex. So let's annex the bigger one. So that's the first one done. So he's gone. Everyone's exempt from joining my military. Okay, and that's just going to tick down over time because we're much larger. Cool. And so let's improve relations with the larger ones. Thinking, do I go after the Raj here? I don't think I can. I think he's already in the British sphere. So if I do this, would the British get involved? No? Okay. And these are all return state ones as well. Yeah, Gujarat, Bombay. Delhi apparently is starving. What's this? The British dictate. You want us to improve the quality of our university system? Sure, what does that mean? Oh dear. Should not have done that. I don't care about the British Empire Union. Get out of here. So I annexed this state, which I think was a good idea. Our standard of living is going up slowly. What's this against? British foreign investment rights. Okay, you're going off the Japanese shogunate. Okay, it's a very aggressive England. And the Confederate States of America is here. They just popped out. So Texas is independent. Okay, sure. Something tells me we're not going to have a US hegemon in place here today. Alright, I'm actually going to start going for some industry. Specifically furniture manufacturers. And let's go for Bombay. Oh no, egalitarian's been unlocked. What does this mean for the caste system? You're going to return Macron if we help you against Macron. No, I'm not going to do that. I'd rather just take your whole meal. I'm not going to do this British dictate. I'm not doing that. Right, I'm actually going to go after these return state stuff now, I think, because if I'm reading this correctly, then this consolidate rule, it says it has to be less than 30% for 120 months. I think that even though it's going to tick to 120 months, if it goes resets to 0, got to do 10 years again. So it's been about 5 years, so we're actually going to go for this return state. And let's start going for Punjab first. Let's mobilize the troops. I'm going to go for all of it. You'll help us if we give you an obligation. I don't really know that we need British help for this. I think we'll be alright. Alright, let's get this done quickly. Again, my troops I'm not going to be upgrading for a little while. We're just going to stick to the basics. I mean, our troops are roughly the same, but we have more. So, let's see how that goes. Vassalization 3. That's going to be expensive for us. Here we go. Victoria 3 usually comes down to the first couple of battles. If we can do enough damage to their troops, then we'll be fine. Yeah, because they won't recover fast enough, even though we're pushing through mountains. Oh, nice blunder, idiot. Nice blunder, idiot. A nice broken supply line, idiot. Damn, it's actually going to be a lot easier than I thought. You want me to pass national supremacy. What are we currently at? Culture exclusion. You want me to become more racist? No, I'm not going to do that. Offer them racial segregation as a compromise. No. Somehow it doesn't feel like it's going to benefit me. We invaded Japan then. Yeah, you have. It looks like you should be losing all of these battles. But oh, you are kind of now. Yeah, you don't have the troops to sustain that. You gotta hope you can hold it, buddy. Block of Grand Alliance been formed by the United States of America. Maybe they're trying. Maybe they're trying to do something here. Surprise, you're still a great power. You do not have as many stars in your flag as usual. All right, they won. The British won. RGP is actually not looking that hot in comparison to like the other states. They definitely nerfed us a little bit here. Population's still big though. Nice. Okay, we have new territories. We've captured the capture of the whole by British Indian forces. We've acquired the legendary Koh-i-Noor diamond. Nice. We could give it to Queen Victoria, or we keep it for ourselves. We are going to keep it for ourselves. Like giving it over. Why would we do that? Well, there's always going to be a base level starvation in India. I sound like a colonial administrator. There will always be a base level. So that should have helped us a little bit. Oh, I can declare interests. I didn't do that before. Let's just do the ones around us. I don't need to be too fancy with it. So did that reset this? No. Okay, so we have 32%. Let's keep going. So Punjab Hills we've done. Sindh is what we need next. Kashmir we have pushing over into Pakistan, Burma, Hegu, that area. Okay. So do you have any ties to it or can I just nick you? Okay. So we go after Manipur first. You're an incorporated state, but are you decentralized? Oh, I've attacked my own puppet. I could have just integrated him. Okay, that one's on me. I didn't realize. That's on me. Sorry. Okay, like half these guys are my puppets, so I've actually not achieved anything by doing that. So Punjab Hills, Sindh is probably the next one. Let's go Sindh and Kalat and that lot. Okay, so Sindh first. Infamy is not too bad. Yeah, build up the economy enough to modernize our army is the plan. Texas, no! Is there anything I could do to stop to advance our cause? Yeah, public schools potentially. Private schools. No, let's get private schools first. Much as I'd like to actually just have schools. I'm just gonna maintain silver crops everywhere. Damn, still loads of furniture and iron. Okay, let's just focus on iron then first. We have a bunch of them in Bihar. Are they fully staffed or are they not? No point me building if there's literally no one in Bihar. Okay, that'll be why. I want to promote social mobility in all of what I perceive to be my best states. I think I can do it pretty much everywhere though. I'm actually gonna do it everywhere. That's going to be our main issue is getting people to work in a higher system. Alright, broken through to Sindh. And we'll head out into Pakistan proper soon. Nice, we got Sindh. So that now you have turmoil. Does that mean that this... No, it doesn't break it. Okay, we still have only 36%. Damn. Loads of them over there. Okay, let's continue west first before we go east. So we're going to run around bullying everyone. Capture Sindh, cool. A new country or we force it into the Bombay presidency. I'm just gonna keep it, I think, despite the problems with that. Why is that? From infamy. Okay, I can't go too far. Yeah, people get upset. I'm gonna have to settle after this. Definitely should have made Sindh into its own state. That was a mistake from me. Oh well, crack on. Problem is, we have literally no one that's capable of doing anything. Some job seekers in Delhi that can work, but otherwise they're like, I don't know how to do that. Which is fair enough. It's not like I might be the first British administrator in India to go, hey, maybe we should try and, educate the people. No, we've got private schools. Perfect. Political migration. What's this? Rich unstable political environment has proven attractive to political exiles. Mikhail Alison, what do you do? Sure, you have an interest group for the landowners. I never thought I'd support the landowners over the industrialists, but here we are. Who are you fighting now? You want a Scion Protectorate. Okay, well, that's nothing to do with me. It's going to cost 1,000 bureaucracy to integrate you. And it'd take 20 years. Right. Garwell is seeking purchase of the British East India Company. That's not very nice. Why would you do that? Don't do that. We're friends. We're all good friends here. We have a locust swarm, which is not what I want to see. You know what? It sucks. I don't even know where Garwell is. So now we need Britain to do the heavy lifting for us and take over all these territories. Dutch need to declare us as their rival. But why? What did I do to you? Okay. New plan. I'm going to drop the price of grain. Somehow. If I can do that, Ooh, hang on. Central bank is going to be a great plan for us. Actually, this one, taxation capacity. Yeah, if I can drop the price of grain, it means people are going to improve their, like, standard living faster. Why? What? What is this? We're fighting the French? Oh, no. That's my territory. Let's go help out. That's my sworn duty. Damn, we actually bought a Sam. I did not know this. I should probably know the boundaries of my state. Okay, let's help out here. Or at least buy them time until this lot can turn up. I don't want to attack, though. I'm gonna go adamant defense. There you go. And then I can just switch to the other front. I don't want to spend too many resources on this. I will generally assault them over here, though. Wait, no, there's no point. We're not getting anything out of this. Wait, hang on, no. I'm torn between wanting to fight the French and doing the right thing. Wait, fighting the French is always the right thing. Throw bodies at the problem, boys! Alright, Siam's done. We do have a good amount of excess. Although our standard of living keeps on dropping. Higher education. Sure, I'll click that, even though I'm not going to do it. You want 3 universities in each state. In Bombay, West Bengal, and Karnataka. You know that no one is going to go there, right? Like, maybe if we feed people first, we can educate them. How have we not finished you guys off yet? We can win in the battles. No, we'll win this, and then he just doesn't leave. There we go. You conquered Null State. Congratulations. So now we just need to get the rest of this. Because we have the Indian succession stuff. Not sure about this. Because it says we generate plus 236 and we don't, and we're used to using 277 in trade routes. But we should have, like, a lot. So, like, we have 2,000 ourselves, and then we have 6,100, and then plus 20% because of the British East India Company, and then that generates 200. And I'm not sure how. Maybe it's because we give it all to the English? Okay, our puppets are starting to come down a little bit. We managed to get higher education. Alright, now aggressive expansion, or infamy, is burnt off. Let's crack on with taking out some more of these states. I mean, our GDP's been growing nicely. Our standard of living has not, though, which is upsetting given the sheer quantity of grain I've been building. Like, we're the second largest producer, still. So much grain. We're going to import a bunch of this stuff. We're about to get central archives, which is going to give us more taxation capacity, which is actually super useful for a nation like ours. And I need to get improved fertilizer soon. Oh, we automatically got it. Nice. It's Balochistan. Okay. Excellent. Some more taxation capacity. And still barely any infamy. Let's crack on. So, I'm assuming that I need more than just the states I have return state claims for, right? Like Chitral, Pashunistan. So I need to actually take Pashunistan. Oh no, I think I should just take it. I really don't want to take more besides that, you know? I want to keep the infamy as low as possible. Add that to primary in case he backs down. Oh, people aren't starving as much now. Ish. They're just starving in different places. I feel like I've got a better hold on the starvation thing. I need to decentralize. Okay, so you're starving over here. Mainly because I'm forcing you to plant cotton and rice. Okay, I'm starting to see how famines might have happened in India. Curious. At least the literacy's going up. Oh, right, I actually need to set you guys to advance. You're just defending the border right now. Don't have that long. So this we could do easily. It's the standard living of 10. It's a problem, and then there's gonna be a mutiny. Though I don't know if I want the mutiny or not. I'm kind of playing like as if I don't want the mutiny, but maybe a mutiny is a good thing for me. Then I can maybe play the other side. I don't know how that works. And again, I don't want to look it up. I want to be surprised. All right, so that helps with that. Let's see now. 47%. I mean, the big ones are gonna be Burma, right? These are all tiny, tiny states. Yeah, one war against Burma. I think we do most of it. So, will Burma becoming my protectorate is a subject of. Protectorates count as subjects. Surely. That might sound dumb, but it might think that that doesn't count. We'll go for it. Fun thing is, historically, Burma caused a massive issue for England, Britain. Like it looked like for a second they were gonna win over here. So they attack. There've been like several disputes, but the Burmese attack into this area and win a couple of stunning victories, and then decide not to push to Bengal because they assumed there was you just back down. Okay, cool. They assumed that there was a garrison in Bengal. There was actually no one in Bengal, like in Calcutta. So they could have pushed all the way, which likely would have forced the British to cede territory to them. Because they wouldn't have had the ability to do that, to fight it off. Very fun. So did that count? It did. Fantastic. Unfortunately, Federated Shan is not my vassal. I can't take this because you're a decentralized nation, apparently. Really? Are you? Decentralized power. But I can't... Here's the problem. I can't take him. Okay, Pegu we have. Shan States we don't have. Sagtag we have. Do we have? Yeah, we do. So that's everything in the east apart from that. Okay. So we just need to take everything westward now. Again. Punjab. Done. So we go up to Chitral, then Kandahar. Yeah, Chitral and Kandahar I think is the play. Then Oman. Chitral, Kandahar, Oman. Walpur, are you independent? Nah. You're mine. Okay, cool. What's this? Oh, it's me. I saw the British flag. I was like, what are those Brits up to now? And it's me. Okay, cool. So the Confederate States of America and the USA are fighting. The USA is fighting to ban slavery in the Confederates. That's fun. Let's do a quick Moroccan GDP check. Oh, that's tumultuous. What about Tunis? Less tumultuous. But Bulgaria has been released, and I don't know how. They're a protectorate of Russia. All right, sure. I haven't actually been constructing anything for a little while. I wanted to build up my reserves. I think we continue. Let's, my plan is anywhere that's starving, or anyone's in mild starvation, I build rice farm. Seems like a good plan. Problem being fertilizer is expensive. Why can't I build fertilizers? I'm not allowed to build them? Oh, because we have extraction economy. Oh, that's so bad. Oh my god. Oh, I'm an idiot. Oh god, I should have checked that one out. Jesus, like, I've been forcing people to use fertilizers that we don't have. Yeah, that one's on me, guys. Sorry, that one's on me. No one's starving there. No one's starving there. No one's starving there. 4% there. 8%. Damn, that's a lot of people in Eastern Bengal. Damn, that was done with me. That was okay. Oh, that's a misplay. Oh, that's a misplay. Oh god, that's embarrassing. Oh, this is gonna go on the internet. Oh, everyone's gonna laugh at me. Oh no. Oh, treaty northwest frontier. New country. Let's do that. Seed territories in the entire north. Gonna seed Kashmir as a state. Everyone's a little bit upset because of the expansion we've been doing, but that's okay. All right, okay, how long have I been recording for? It's been like a good hour and a half, and I finally feel like I've got an understanding of where I need to be. This should trigger this, so we get a solid frontier. Punjab insurrection. And, oh no, that's not good. Yeah, we'll help for 2 years. We'll do that. West Java is affecting the world climate. That's fine. We can afford to help. We couldn't afford our infamy to go up. It's the only reason I did it. Not to help people, because of the infamy would be bad. Have your entire nation. There you go. Say. Right, consolidate colonial rule. Wow, loyal princes will keep the peace. Let's do that, because I don't want the East India Company to have any more power. So that's good. Now we need to increase the average standard of living, which has not been going well. Let's get Kalat as now a subject state. Okay, now we need to do whatever we can to get standard of living up. So I've spent the last while trying to work on our standard living, and it's gone down, and I don't know why. What did I do? What happened? You have like so much excess. 4.1 goes to increase, like everyone has excess. How has the standard of living gone down? It's opium and grain, that's the big problem. All right, an unstable Raj has been completed. I'll explain how I did it in a second. But that's, wait, do we get anything for that, or is that it? What's this? Least Hyderabadi Bara. Or I'm not just adding some. Anyway, so what I did was I first had to get rid of the whole extraction law so then I could get fertilizer, which, you know, worked. Now we have a massive deficit of fertilizer. We produce a lot of grain to the point we can start selling it to people. I also cheekily dropped taxes a lot, which can now go back up. We can't afford that level of taxation spending. It's just so I could get the this amount here up as high as possible briefly so that we can complete it. And now we can crack on. All right, now we can industrialize. That's the plan here. It's nice to have a modern economy. That's all I'm saying. Well, it's not quite a modern economy yet, but it will be nice to have a modern economy. Just that the thing is with India is that this, like, the second you make one change, so many thousands of things have to then happen to facilitate it. And the second I decide I want something, I'm then the market leader in it. Okay, we don't need all these rice farms. Try to get rid of them. We do need like 3,000 iron though. And yeah, no starvation, no famine, nothing. I fixed India. I did it. All it took me was a long ass time and nearly breaking my nation internally. Okay, Bulgaria has been like formally introduced into the Ottoman Empire. Now we can start, like, now we've done all that, let's start annexing our guys. I think that's the next play. Don't increase autonomy, nope. Why is Hindustan larger than everyone else? Isn't he tiny? Right, we're gonna do this and annex Hyderabad. Gonna not allow any of this increasing of autonomy. Hyderabad started an independence. Damn, I did not expect that. It's been so long since I used this army. You could tell, because it's not ready to fight. You know what? Screw it. I'm fighting all my vassals violently. I will annex you myself. Look at all of you. You think you've done something here today, huh? Being disloyal? I can annex all of you. In fact, I will. I will annex all of you. Gone after Jaipur. You're in danger. I have achieved my political aims. It's over for you. The journal entry's done. I don't need to appease any of you anymore. Damn, loads of you supporting, huh? Well, I guess I'll take Walpur as well. And I guess I'll just conquer all of you. Your argument is invalid. I have the larger army. Alright, it's not like we have all the armies in the world. I need to make sure I win this Hyderabadi one quickly. Alright, Hyderabad's done. Let's move you up north. Prince's State is opposing Overlord. Yeah, okay. You and what army, though? Thank you. I've unlocked an achievement. Pekavi. What is that? Started British India fully own some states. Cool. I did explain that you were dead. Alright. You lot aren't happy. Timed modifiers. What time modifier is that? Our Overlord has annexed another subject. Yeah. Don't I just keep on going? Have the infamy for this? I mean, I think I do. None of you get independence. None of you. Ooh, standardized filing system. That's going to be very useful. Central Archives is completed. Let's store information about our citizens. I do enjoy the fact that the US has decided to not focus on taking the Confederate States of America, but is instead going after Mexico. I think I'm just going to annex a bunch of these guys. Let's start with Nag, but an entire nation erased because I clicked this button. It's useful because then his buddies help out and we get to take a 2-for-1. I do need to modernize our army at some point. We don't actually have skirmishers. A lot of them are still irregulars, but there's just so many of them. They just cascade forwards. Okay, so everyone's independence. Just gonna quickly reject all of that. That's fine. Just one by one. That's fine. Just give me a sec. Just gotta right click. Because of how we work, we don't actually need their permission to annex them. They could be like really high autonomy. Let me give you an example. Over here, Burma is not the same, so I can't just, you know, decrease autonomy and annex them. Whereas, like, let's say Mysore over here is becoming a bit of an eyesore. I could just annex him. I'm not increasing your autonomy. Stop asking. Wait, our GDP's shooting up because we're annexing everything. Our standard of living is going down because we're annexing everything. Nice. It's more stuff annexed. It's a secession thing. Cool. What does that mean? What do you want? You want multiculturalism and you don't want... I mean, I'd quite like multiculturalism. Problem is, I haven't invented human rights yet, so that sucks. Sweden have declared us their rival. No! We had the British Indian Swedish League! Oh, Armenia is free. That's fun. Not a good game for the Ottomans, as the Serbians take land as well. Both the Serbs allied to. Still the Ottomans, but they stole land off them. Quick Moroccan GDP check. Damn, Morocco, bro, you good. Let's bolster the core movement ideology. That sounds good. I mean, I'm going to crush it either way. So, there's that. I just really wanted to cross the 100 million threshold. We just kind of slowed down a bit. We're about to pass the Qing in GDP. Secession is now -10. Why? Oh, I want it to... No. I want it to go ahead. Please, can you... Like... I want you to do it, because otherwise we're just going to keep on having these events. Come on. Just trigger the revolution. Do I have to, like... hurt you? I mean... Meanwhile, Britain's rampaging through. What's this now? Kong. Anything happen in Europe? Not really, to be honest. Well, you know, aside from the obvious in the French Empire. Who's that? Napoleon! Hello. And the Confederates, honestly, constantly rioting. You know what? Let's just... I've waited long enough. Ismail gets 15 devastation. Dude, what? Can't I just, like, go in there? Usually I just want to fight it, you know? Send in the troops, shut down the entire state. Oh, sorry, my liberty desire is not going up. So I can either increase your autonomy, or I could just do this. Invoke Doctrine of Lapse. Hey, there we go. Now we're the #1 great power in terms of GDP. Let me click it, please, game. Oh, it's not letting me click this. Well, you can see briefly that I am. That's Balochistan done. And there's Kashmir and Jammu. So it's just Chittal left. Alright, annex, and we'll see who else gets involved. Rinse and repeat, lads. Fortunately, have enough armies for all these tiny little states. So one secession movement collapsed, and now we have another. The Canadas. What do you want? Also multiculturalism. We want the same things. You know what? We're going to go straight in for human rights. It's going to take 6 goddamn years. We're going to do it. Let's invite Giuseppe Garibaldi. I'm going to fire this guy. Oh, I can't fire him. We're going to try and get this utilitarianism stuff going on. To break the caste system. Still need to modernize my army. We'll get there when we get there. Denmark is Smaller, bigger. Oh, they're subject to Sweden. That'll be why. So what are you? You're a republic. You're bankrupt. You're being protested by the Afro-American National Movement, the Liberal Movement, the Pro-Slavery Movement, Confederates, but okay, right. There's a lot of protesting. You fighting who? Tibet? Vietnam. That's not the Vietnamese flag. Especially at this time. I should know. I lived there for a month, like 2 months ago. I'd probably get our government spending under control for a little bit. Make some money back. Okay, we've successfully urbanized British India. So that's surprising. I can build this, the Victorian terminus in Bombay. But we have to have figured out what pneumatic tools are. So we have this Indian home rule thing, which means across the British East India Company, since we've got pan-nationalism, national consciousness is rising amongst the native Indian population. So whilst this journal is active, offer the opportunity to petition Great Britain for greater autonomy and other local reforms. The chance to be accepted is dependent on the status of the progress bar. So we need to get elected bureaucrats, allow voting in elections, whilst we're Dominion, okay, sure. And we fail, we get martyrdom. Where are we? Oh, okay, this is going to cause a lot of people to be upset, but I think we're going to get the riots in. Okay, so now we get the new law and new quality of life for non-Brahmins. Liberty desire is going up, which is nice. So how do we get this up? Reformist subject government. Plus one from liberty desire. Minus one from relation. So our relations are really bad with Britain right now. So does that mean that this progress isn't good because of that? Let me try improving relations with them. Our military is expensive, but I really don't want to, you know, not have a military. Okay, there's another revolt over here. The Confederate States of America. Let's go over and annex Assam. Doctrine of sorry. They're gone. And who should we go for first? Indore. I've just been doing this slowly this entire time. And I think that's why we have like a massive army, because I haven't really gotten rid of many. But I can get rid of like a good 200 and still have the largest army on Earth. When I need to get money, I just drop the wages. So I am confused by this. So because we have a reformist subject government, right? And minus 1.1 with our relations with subject. Our relations are really bad, which means we need good relations to make it such that we want home rule. But surely bad, it surely be the inverse, right? Like surely bad relations means that we want more reform. We want more concessions. Because to be clear, right now, we can't change out without permission. Okay, so we can get multiculturalism. So now our liberty desire is making it go up. What's our liberty desire? Okay, well, I can make that go bigger. Let's see if that helps. So I'll do that. He'll reject it. Did that help? I think that made it worse. So a lowered liberty desire makes home rule more likely? That doesn't make any sense. Alright, it's been really cool once we finish this railway. And then I'll have to pause my construction for a little while to get my money back. Nice. Purveyor of progress. Railways for prosperity. Migration attraction and railway building throughput in Bombay. Nice. So that's still going up? Slightly. Let's just not touch that for a bit then. Okay, so we've got ourselves multiculturalism. That means we can start to tackle this. Yes, but no one wants it. Actually, they would if I get civil servants in. Get civil servants in like that. 7% though. It would radicalize some small minorities that I could then batter into submission. Let's do that. Hopefully it'll radicalize them and then I can destroy them. I'm not getting radical segregation. No. The hell? What's going on here? Oh, turn Eastern Guangdong. And that means I have to fight. You're fighting against who? Qing, Siam, Western Australia, United Tribes, Kutai, and New South Wales. Okay, so I actually have to mobilize to defend my border. Actually, he's not... I'll mobilize, but he's not putting men on my border. Maybe it's a case of he won't fight me if I don't fight him. Yeah, looks like it. Cool. It's a shame, because a lot of our money came from exporting to Qing. It sucks. This did not do what I wanted it to. I wanted to like radicalize my the people, and then I could use that as an excuse to crush the dissidents, but it didn't work. I want to be out of this war so I can demobilize and start making money again, man. Okay, so we currently have communal divides, which means that there's tensions between the Hindus and the Muslims. So, with the emergence of new national identities and the spread of ethno-religious nationalism, we could, if we get home rule, then we'll split into, you know, Hindu and Muslim states. However, I think I can try and get this one nation theory. I already have the activism down low because we're quite supported amongst our populace. If I can get the movement activism of Hindu nationalism down to less than 25%, we should be good. But I don't think we do have a Hindu national movement. Most people are second-class citizens, and they've been, like, put into this full acceptance. So that's why it's declining over time, because we managed to basically break the caste system. Alright, we've got enough budget spare. Let's start building again. England lost that one, by the way. Go ahead and subsidize this. That should help Rajputana a little bit. Does that get it down? 24? Not quite. It's kind of hard to tell what it's saying, though. Well, Muslim nationalist movement, right? And this was the Hindu national movement. So I need to get this pop support of the Muslim nationalist movement less than 5%. Because that triggers both of them. Or activism of the Hindu national movement. But I can't find the Hindu nationalist movement. I assume it's the Indian nationalist movement? So I want to be honest with you. I've spent a long time trying to do this communal divides thing. It says the identified pop support of the Muslim national movement is less than 5%. Or the movement activism of the Hindu nationalist movement is less than 25%. I've managed to get the Muslim nationalist movement down, activism down to less than 25%. What I can't for the life of me figure out is what the hell else I'm meant to do. Because anything with Muslim in its name, I've got less than 5%. The Indian national movement, if we're assuming that's the Hindu one, that's low enough. All of these agitations are low enough. So, yeah. No idea, really. So we're going to go ahead instead. So I can't request government reform because people are too happy. Well, time to piss people off, I guess. Anarchism, kind of like. That's useful. Let's stop suppressing, and instead, let's go Indian nationalist movement, bolster you, and yeah, I have to say I'm not too happy with how this one at the end's been handled. Up until this point, I've been really enjoying the India side of things. Now it feels like a little bit of a slog. Like I've basically unified everyone here. I've built an economy, but like yeah, now the economy's kind of dying. Oh, for God's sake! And now I'm being attacked by the French. Like I said, it's felt pretty good. It's felt pretty slick. And now it feels kind of clunky. I have to wait for the British to fight this off, which is a little bit annoying. Oh, it's actually really annoying. I've made everyone too passive. Like, we're too peaceful. Invite an agitator. How have we not broken through here? The home rule progress is 100%. Why? That doesn't mean anything then. I killed support for it. I did that. Like, what am I supposed to do? I've accidentally made myself the most loyal puppet state of all time. Right, we are instead gonna just declare independence. Do it manually. Mobilize everyone. We didn't have time to build a navy, but oh well. He's worried. I'm gonna ask to conquer Kabulistan, because then that's a war goal we can probably take. It's fairly likely they'll back down, especially if the side stands to lose a lot from a war. So, if I mean, what else could I take? I could ask them to transfer like Siam to me or something. No, because then if I ask the transfer state, the war goal will be the capital. Off we go. And there goes our economy. We just lost 50 million of our GDP in one fell swoop. Having said that, I'm also certain that Britain's economy would have just collapsed as well. Plus everyone else's, because now everyone has to get their things from us instead of, you know, Britain. So all our convoys are getting raided, which sucks. But that's fine, I'll get sorted out soon. And, nicely enough, it looks like, and I could be wrong here, but it looks like we're not going to have to invade the home counties. Because previously, what you'd have to do to get independence is you had to invade the opposing nation, which makes 0 sense. There's a naval button. Oh, he's trying to land. Well, he's not going to be able to do that. And our war support can't go below 0. Theirs can. So it's just a matter of sitting and waiting. Yeah, our budgets are going to sort of suck for a while, but that's okay. All of our trade routes gone. We have 0 convoys. I mean, it's grayed out. That's how few convoys we have. Yeah, just smashing him there. He's not landing. Like, we have, what, almost triple his amount of troops there. They would accept a white peace. We're at -2 every 5 days because we have 100% enemy control over war goals. Well, we're not the enemy, obviously, but we have 100% control over our war goals. And our economy dropped from 200 million to 150 million. Now it's up to 170 again. A wildfire started in Assam. Alright, sweet. We can propose a peace deal. Lovely. East India. Why? Alright, I would love to do one nation theory, but I don't think it's going to happen. Mainly because it's not coded correctly. I mean, I'll blame that instead of myself, sure. Regardless of what the support of its colonial overlord, East India is on the verge of collapse. Seems that English rule is at an end. So East India is going to become India. There you go. Oh, we went from that to purple. Nice. And let's establish the Confederacy of India. Speaking from Calcutta, the President Tiwan has formally repudiated the so-called two-nation theory, pledging instead eternal brotherhood between all Indians regardless of creed or conviction. That's nice. So there's Pakistan and Federation of Bengal. There are puppets. Our economy isn't as good as it once was, but we are the #2 great power. Excellent. Well, chaps, if you did enjoy our little foray into India, please do make sure to like the video and subscribe. I personally quite like that. The ending didn't really sit too well with me, but it just goes to show that I think Victoria 3, with changes to warfare and increased flavor, could really turn into an engaging game. Because right now, I think if you sit down, for example, you're playing as, let's say, Persia, or a nation that doesn't have too much flavor within it, it sometimes feels like you queue up all of your construction stuff and then go and get a coffee and come back and wait for it to be done. And I think that with more flavor and more of that kind of stuff, I think Victoria 3 could be great. So we'll see where it goes. Let me know if you think that in the comments down below, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.
Huge shout out to my Patreons. Most importantly, Redguard76, Lewis Wright, Ryan B, Atreides, Blenderman, Crilly, Ghostwolf, Jadeow52, Sjalmi, Luke, Matthew McHugh, Mike473, Mikey Lewis, Original, ShadowSinger, and Tom. Your support means a lot, guys. Whilst you're here, why not watch another video? I mean, it's right there. Just click.